Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
You too?
What's going on?
Oh, you know, rushing around.
You were traveling.
I was traveling, so I actually leave again tomorrow for Canada. So I've got a good 36 hours that I'm here. What about you?
Sounds like
you
a
were
busy
traveling
week.
too, huh?
I was back in Michigan.
Yeah, that's
So,
not terrible.
wasn't
What
too
part of
bad.
Michigan?
Flint.
Okay.
Any idea where that is?
It's hard.
It's kind of hard.
I'm from Memphis.
Okay.
That's you have, I know I was laughing about this because I was like, I don't know much about you other than like what the guys have talked about or
Likewise, yeah.
what Tom has talked about. So
yeah.
like, it'll be good to sit down and really get to know ya.
No, I agree. I'm intrigued by Gina. I think she's very attractive, but I did have hesitations about today's date.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're gonna do some latte art. I am moving back to Michigan. I took an offer, but it doesn't mean I'm opposed to, moving back again someday or even doing long distance. It's only an hour-and-a-half flight, so I would definitely be willing to give it a try.
So while one of you is steaming the milk, I'm gonna have the other one pull a shot.
Which one do you want to do? Do you want me to steam the milk?
Yeah, you
okay.
steam the milk.
It seems more dangerous.
Okay. Turn it all the way on. You don't have to nurse it. You're just gonna put a flat hand on it. Yep.
Easy killer. She's a barista over here. Look at her go.
What was the weight on that baby?
18.
Okay.
Here's your
I ain't
shot
messing
glass.
around.
You put the spout and all the way up, and you're gonna kind of keep it flat, parallel towards the ground. Right about there is where you want to start.
Okay.
And you're gonna tilt it just a little bit and start pouring quickly. You can get really close and pour. The faster you pour, the more that the foam will ride out on top of the crema.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh my God, it's a...
That's a pterodactyl. That's a bird.
It's a pterodactyl.
It's a pterodactyl. I like dinosaurs.
That's a dinosaur, clearly. Ooh, ooh.
It's all right.
Should have burned her. Needs like a little bit of sugar, but it's...
Yeah. See, you guys make a great coffee team.
Here we are.
Yeah.
We don't even need a RT.
Should we take our...
Latte artiste class. We're pretty good.
Clearly are artists. Thank you. Well, you look nice.
Well, I'll take
Like,
it.
you got the swag. You got the swag.
You always look very stylish.
Thanks. That was one thing that my previous husband and I weren't as compatible on.
What, on style?
On style.
You didn't think Clint was very stylish?
Oh, he can up his game a bit.
I was very intrigued by you, obviously, your looks and everything. But then I found out you were an entrepreneur, and I remember we had a talk, and Clint said something about you starting a new hair salon and going through that, and I'm like, that's awesome.
We have that in common.
Yeah.
How many companies have you owned? You owned a woodworking business.
So my first one was a contracting company, and then I did a lawn care business. I loved that. That went well for a while. Then I kind of got into weed around then, and then did...
Got into weed, yeah.
Yeah, I got into growing. And that's when I started my woodworking business. And then...
Weed and woodworking.
I got
like
lucky.
collab two businesses.
Yeah.
Just called it weed and woodworking.
Weed and wood. So yeah, then I did that, and then I was really good in the cannabis industry, and I've done that forever now, like 12 years. I'm like 12th
Because you're 34,
year.
right?
34.
When do you turn 35?
I just turned 34 in June.
Ooh, she's older.
You're older? How old are you?
35.
35. When's your birthday?
May 1st.
Okay.
So I'm like exactly a year
Yeah.
and a month. I mean, I will say, like, when we first all met to go to the airport, I did notice you first. I was like, oh.
I mean, I feel like we've shared a few looks.
Looks, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely, I don't know. I just wasn't as attracted to Dom
As me, I get it.
as you. There we go.
But I expected you guys to go through with at least the process. I know that wasn't your idea.
Yeah, I was surprised too. I was very surprised. It was just like a couple of things here and there that she didn't like. I wasn't funny, I wasn't this, and then...
I think the biggest thing was, are you even wanting to stay here?
I just took an offer full-time in Michigan.
You're moving back.
I'm moving back.
When is that taking place?
I'll be back in Michigan Sunday night. I'm still
You're
waiting.
moving now.
Yeah, I'm like in the midst of it.
That's a little bit of a bummer,
Yeah.
but it doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously want to continue talking to you and
Likewise.
hanging out. Like, I'm not like the needy type. I've never been opposed to like long distance type stuff. Yeah, so
I'm intrigued.
yeah, me too.